Hey, Zack.
Hi.
I haven't seen you in a while. Are you cool?
Yeah, no, I'm very cool. I haven't been around. I've been a little busy, what with my life falling apart and all, but yes, no, I'm cool. Thank you.
Should I leave or something?
Well, no, you might go and ruin somebody else's life, so why don't you stick around, huh?
And so there was a breastfeeding coach who was really hardcore, and she was also selling those baby slings on the side, which you wouldn't catch me using in a million years. I think they're unhealthy. And she was a really quiet talker. She said she was still speaking gently with the babies.
Oh,
and I could never understand a goddamn word she was saying. So I asked her to speak up. And she said that I should maybe try and find a gentler way of speaking.
Oh.
Yeah, she was a piece of work. I don't know why you have to politicize breastfeeding so much anyway.
I don't know. We've been doing it forever.
I know. It's not rocket science.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
What the hell does Zack think that he's doing?
Don't even get me started.
Just open Pandora's box.
Oh, I know. I you know what? I'm just trying to zen my way through it and not even, if they want to screw up their lives, then...
Well, I'll tell you, when Doug and I went to prenatal classes, this is a few years ago, mind you, but oh my gosh, we'd get the giggles.
Oh,
and
I can imagine.
And they, those ladies are there, they're being very serious about it because there's information.
So serious.
But, oh my gosh.
What was her name, the lady who was teaching us? Melanie? And the things that she made them herself? They were all knitted, the big sort of quilted ones?
Yeah, oh yes, the slings.
Yeah, I know her.
When the real estate agent came by on the weekend, she appraised the house, and we're looking at like $375,000. She thinks it's going to sell.
Well, I mean,
like that.
If they're going to cover your accommodation down there, then I mean, you've got all that money to play with. What are you going to do? Stick it in the bank?
Well, no. I mean, that's why I want to talk to you about it. But I mean, at the same time, I'm not in a big hurry to make any more money.
Well,
I want to be conservative with it. I want to play it safe.
There's conservative, and then there's stupid. You know what I mean? So you've got to just. Why don't you come by the office? We'll sit down and we'll figure out a plan. Because I mean, that's a lot of capital to move around.
Well,
hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
Hey, so what happened after Camp Clancy's there?
Rack me up for one more.
You got another one, eh?
Yeah,
I seen you working that there, eh?
Well, she was game. Thank God we went to high school together. That was getting to be a dry run there.
Good work.
10 points.
Okay.
So look, I mean, we have to be careful about how we approach
So we're
this.
at Camp Clancy's, right? Buddy of ours is having this barbecue, right? I walk up and I see him by the grill, right? And there's this girl there standing there in the bikini, nice figure on her, right?
This competition.
He walks up to her and he sticks a fork in a Debrazini sausage, picks it up, takes a bite and goes, mine's bigger, right? And I'm expecting her to slap him in the face. You know what she says? She giggles, right? Need a bun? Oh, serious? That was amazing. That's incredible. Where did you get those Speedos?
You ruined my marriage, Jessie. And it seems to me that you don't really care. Because it seems that this is all a joke to you. This is all a game, whatever shocks people. You know? You don't seem to think about what you say or what you do as long as people notice you and pay attention.
What are you talking about? Like,
I'm talking about the fact that Anna left me, all right? She just got up and left. I spent my whole week arguing with her and apologizing. I apologized for everything. And it wasn't enough. She wanted more than apologies, and I can't give her that. And finally, we came to some sort of understanding. We actually agreed that maybe we brushed into this a little bit. And I came home from my parents' house last night, and she was getting into a cab with her stuff and our wedding presents, and she was gone.
Zach, I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
She's known. She's known for being a bit, well, there's stories. I've just heard stories.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what else was driving me nuts too?
What's that?
The level of unsolicited advice walking around as a pregnant woman.
Pregnant?
Oh, on the
kidding.
platform just before I got on today, at the
touching?
corner store. Oh, the touching. They'll come up and, you know, ooh.
I remember one time I
unbelievable.
was sitting in church. This gal was doing needlepoint. She started to hang the needle in the thread over my tummy. She said, if it goes clockwise, it's a boy. Counterclockwise, it's a girl.
Yeah.
She predicted that Luke would be a girl.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, all the wives' tales, but also all the stay away from kitty litter and cat feces, tuna, chocolate, mayonnaise, runny
You know,
yolk.
it's totally the opposite for me. You know, if it ever comes out that I'm a doctor,
Yeah.
everybody wants a free consultation. Everybody wants to tell you about,
Doctor,
I've
it
got
hurts here,
I've got
yeah.
this thing here, I've got this thing here, and family is the worst. Family think they have a right to it because, you know, anything goes wrong,
sure.
my mom's on the phone, you know.
Wow.
You know, Aunt Shirley, she has this problem with her knee.
Just start charging them to send them an invoice.
No, I don't.
I hate getting advice. It's like people are trying to shove it down your throat.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes people need advice.
Yeah, my advice to you is sometimes you should listen.
That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
You got some great numbers here, buds. I gotta tell you right now, 10 is good. You're doing
Okay,
real well.
how good
All right?
am I doing? Okay.
Well,
What's he at?
you tell me how good are you doing? Right?
No, how many points is
No,
he at?
I ain't telling you where he's at.
Okay,
all right?
am I close?
I ain't even telling you that.
Am I in the lead?
I'll tell you this, all right? It's a good game. It's a good match. You guys are evenly matched. It's going to go right down to the
Oh yeah,
wire.
it's really exciting.
That's
You've
all
been
I'm telling
exposed
you
to
right
at least
now.
10 different types of
All right.
diseases. Lucas has been exposed to at least 15 types of diseases. It's
Look,
wonderful.
doctor, I know what I'm doing, okay? I'm bagging it on every occasion, so you don't have to worry
Nice
about
to see
it.
you
He's
playing it safe.
professional.
I
He's a
am.
professional over here.
I am.
All right?
Professional? What are you trying to call it, a sport? It's not a game, guy.
It is. It's a competition. It's a competition, and I'm going to
How can you
win.
turn that into a competition? You're dehumanizing these people.
Look,
What
it's-
is?
it's-
I mean,
Hey, the only person he's dehumanizing is himself, and he's having a good time doing it.
look,
it's great that you can laugh that off.
Look, I wish, Randy, I wish it was disease was the only thing I had to worry about. Okay, but frankly, it's not as easy as you think.
Hey, hey,
I'm not saying
It's a
it's
lot of
easy.
work. It's a
Don't
lot
you
of work.
sell yourself short. You're doing God's work, young man.
God's
You're
work.
doing God's work, all right? What you're doing is biologically correct.
Where do you come up with this? Why do you think? How can you possibly think what he's doing is biologically correct?
Well, it seems right.
Seems right. Like what?
All right? It's natural.
It's not
all right?
natural.
It is natural.
How is it natural?
It's physically responsible
Why is it physically responsible?
because we all want to be doing it. You're living the dream for us.
Here are the animals, here are the humans. Not on the same level. Humans, higher reasoning, thinking, feelings.
Here's the animals,
I don't know.
here's the humans, and here's Pete going back and forth.
No, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just thinking about myself because that's what I do, I guess. I just concern myself with me and that's it.
Well, why
So-
then? Why?
Look, I don't know, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Zach. I mean,
Look,
I'm not, if you don't... It's kind of hard to find friends around here, okay? And I really value your friendship, and I understand if you don't want to hang out anymore. And what I did was really low, and I just feel really responsible. I'm sorry.
no. Look, this isn't totally your fault.
I'm
All
so
right, I
sorry.
had a really, really stressful and draining week, and I shouldn't have taken it all out on you. I'm just having a little trouble figuring out why you told her, Jessie. I mean, I know I did something wrong, but why did you have to tell her? I mean, you told me it was between us.
I know. I was mad, okay? I mean, she was being such a bitch to you, and I couldn't just stand by and let her treat you that way.
It's kind of like you become public property. They can, or you have morning sickness, or your feet swelling,
Oh, and everybody's got a story.
Everybody's got a story. I was at the bookstore the other day looking at that baby Einstein stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really, really cool stuff. And anyway, this woman came up, of course, rubbed my stomach, asked me how far along I was, what doctor I was at, and then proceeded to tell me about this horrible thing that happened to her sister. You know, like the baby was born. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's the point. You don't want to hear about it when you're pregnant.
Exactly.
Like,
but everybody's
does
got
that?
a horror story, don't they?
I know. So I finished at the mall, which is enough to drive you nuts when you're not pregnant. My feet were killing. I went home and had a bath and had a little glass of wine and just relaxed.
Chilled out.
Yeah,
huh?
just chilled out.
I didn't know
It was
that you
nice.
could drink while you're pregnant. I thought it was supposed to be bad for the baby.
Well, it's only a little bit. I'm not like having a whole bottle or anything.
Yeah, exactly. It's
a little.
fun. Oh, and people will get on you about that.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing.
I drank with Daniel. I had a few drinks. No, it was no big deal. He's got a 90% average in school.
I think it hasn't affected him that much.
No, so I just think all these things, moderation.
Yeah, completely. It was just a little.
Yeah.
Half glass. It was
Exactly. White wine. It's like, right?
Yeah.
You probably back me up on this one.
Actually, no, I wouldn't.
But how do you do it? I mean,
Well,
I'm being serious. No, I'm being
First
serious.
you get an erection.
No.
And then
I mean, don't you feel empty inside afterwards?
afterwards I do.
I mean, I just want to. No, seriously. I just want to put it into perspective. I mean, I'm just getting off a relationship right now.
well,
okay?
I'm just getting off myself, so.
The sex at first was great. You know, she made me feel, you know, it was passionate. She made me feel strong.
That's
She made
good.
all this
That's
stuff. It was
good.
great. But I realized going through it that I didn't love her. And when you're not emotionally attached, I mean, the sex wasn't anything special after a while. I mean, how do you cope with that emotionally? Because I've had sex with love, and it's so different, and it's so fulfilling. How can you...
He don't need emotions, all right? He's steel. He's ice. He's a heartless lover, and the women love it. Am I right? Huh? They keep coming back for more, right?
He is also really very tired and spending a lot of his money, and is I haven't really felt sober for about a week because it's been a lot of drinks.
Hey, there's always a price to pay, right? But you're doing good work, buddy.
I didn't want to go to the journey, and she wouldn't talk to me. I didn't really like her parents, and she wouldn't talk to me. I mean, everything was made to seem like it was my
your
fault.
problem.
Exactly.
I don't understand why she wouldn't just communicate with you. I mean, not that I know, since I have my parents as an example, but I'm pretty sure that communication is like a big part of marriage.
And the funny thing is that it's a big part of the journey, which was her, you know, like her Bible, basically.
And what's with that? I mean, that whole thing was a little off to begin with, was it not?
Yeah.
I mean, it seemed to me like it just made her even more of a space cadet than she already was.
I don't know. All I know is that I spent my whole week apologizing to her.
Oh, you shouldn't even be apologizing anymore, Zach. She drove you to do what you did, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I mean, she did cheat on me, too.
And you don't deserve that. I mean, you're a great guy. I mean, you treated her with so much respect, and she never listened to you. Like, she didn't care. She didn't care. Okay, and you deserve better than that. I mean, you're funny. You're caring, and I'm sure you're a great husband.
Well, I tried to be. I mean, I did screw up, though, although
Everybody makes mistakes.
The thing is that a few little drinks when you're pregnant is not going to be the be-all, end-all. I have 3 shiny examples of healthy children.
I think the paranoia is more stressful than anything.
Yeah, but then why on, like, for a bottle of beer, for example, on the label it says may be harmful to a baby during pregnancy?
Because they don't want to get sued.
That's
You know,
right.
It's the same thing at bars. They don't want to get sued.
It's not that simple. You should just abstain from alcohol during pregnancy. It's that simple.
Yeah, but you're a doctor. You have to say that because you know, you say 0 because you know that people will have a little bit. If you said, oh, it's okay to have a little bit, then people would be having too much.
Actually, no. Studies suggest that even a little bit of alcohol during pregnancy can affect the fetus, can affect the central nervous system.
Well, I was a nurse and I feel fairly comfortable having a little tiny glass of wine here. Oh, a long time ago, I guess.
Well, I'm telling you, the studies haven't stopped since you've been a nurse. You know, they're still researching this, and this stuff is developing all the time.
Well, women were having babies back then too, so
That's funny.
right.
I don't see you as a nurse. You know, that's interesting.
I see. I think you fit right in with a corporate world. You know.
Yeah, I guess that's why I made the switch over.
You're fine.
You're unbelievable. You know that? You never cease to amaze me with what you do. Physically and mentally, all right? It's incredible. I mean, you get to sleep with, you're sleeping with different women almost every night of the goddamn week, all right? You've had different women, different shapes, different sizes of women, different ethnicities, different women.
Johnny,
It's incredible.
listen to me,
Okay, all right.
It's not. I'm enjoying the spirit of competition. All right, okay.
I know you are.
And I'm gonna beat Lucas West, but I'm not actually enjoying the sex part.
Well, is everything all right down there? What's
Yeah, it's
going on?
fine. It's fine, but it's you know, like it's fun for about 2 or 3 minutes, and it's like
Well, it shouldn't take longer than that anyways.
look,
If you're doing it properly.
I don't really. It's become work, okay? I have a day job, and now I have a night job, and it's. I never thought the day would come, but it's
Listen,
like
you've got 2 left. It's your duty to finish this match. All right? It is work, and it's good work. Huh?
You know, Zach, maybe it's a good thing that it all fell apart now.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it could be another year down the road and you've got kids now and you guys are unhappy and stuck together. Like my friend Scott, my best friend, well, we were more than friends, but
Oh, I see.
whatever. That was until this new chick came into town, Brandi, straight A student on the honor roll, student council, whatever.
Sounds like my brother, David.
She was a bitch. Anyways, they hooked up and she ended up getting pregnant and they got married and now it's 2 years later and they can't stand each other.
Wow.
And I mean, they've got this kid and he's Catholic and he won't leave and he's really unhappy. Is that what you want?
No, but that's also, I mean, that's not what I have. I mean, we don't have a kid together.
But you weren't happy.
No, I know, but it's a little bit different. You understand?
You know what? You're right. You're right. I could never understand what you guys have.
If there's any risk, why risk it? That's what I'm saying to you.
And what I'm saying to you, doctor, is that I would not do anything to jeopardize the health of this baby.
Hey, I know that. I know that. That's why I'm giving you the second opinion. Obviously, you've heard something, and I'm giving you a second opinion, just something to consider.
Right.
Because I know you care.
Another opinion. Thank you.
Obviously.
Another opinion.
You know, I recall there's something about if you want smarter kids is to take folic acid. So
No,
maybe that would
folic acid
counter-
is for the prevention mainly of spina bifida. You're talking about cod liver oil. Am I right, doctor?
That's what people say. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but
Let's hope it helps someone's attitude.
Why are you doing this? Why don't you just quit?
I can't quit because if I quit, then I lose. Then Lucas wins, and Lucas will lord it over me for the rest of his natural life.
Why does that bother you? I mean, you
Because
obviously...
I'm better than him. That's the whole point.
But who are you trying to prove that to? I mean...
Him, the world.
Why do you need to prove
Once
it to
he
him?
knows I'm better than him, I can stop this, okay? And then I can get on with my life and have a little fun.
So his opinion is so important to you that you need to... I mean, you're putting yourself through hell. You're not enjoying yourself. I'm just trying to get down to the reason why you would want...
I will be the better man when we're through, and that's what's important. He needs to know.
And you're
proving
having a
that to
good
who?
time along the way, right? Hey, that chimichanga woman there you took back from Camp Clancy's there. I just need some details on that one, eh? No?
Gloria?
Sure, Gloria.
Okay, why'd you need more than her name? Okay?
Hey.
No, like, seriously, what's the point? I know you're getting...
I'm the judge.
Yeah,
so
I know
I
you're
just
the
need
judge and you're getting your kicks off this, okay?
details.
But if you really want the details, why don't you go out and experience it for yourself, okay? Go cheat on your wife instead of being some kind of closet door pervert who's trying to find out all the details this way, okay? I told you her name. You trust me? Write it down. Move on. Okay?
There we go.
So, you guys watch that crappy game last night?
Yeah.
Pretty horrendous, huh?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, go Leafs, go.
I was really actually starting to get used to living with her, you know, and then she moves out. I don't know what to do with myself, you know?
God, Zach, I know it must be really tough for you right now.
Yeah.
Hey, how about we go out for some drinks tonight? You know? Relax a little.
Jessie, I'm not really in the drinking mood exactly. I think I'm just gonna...
Well, maybe you just need some company then. If you want to talk about it, you know, I'm here.
I know, I think I should just go home, though.
Oh, come on. One drink. It's on me.
It's on you. All right.
Yeah? Yeah?
Why not?
Okay, good.
Probably be better than going home alone.
Yeah. You don't have to go home alone.
My third class